Hey guys, I'm TJ. I am an intermittent fasting advocate, and I have some very important information that I think will be extremely beneficial to those of you who are embarking on this journey, or maybe you're here because you've been doing it for a while, you're at a standstill, and you don't feel motivated anymore. So hopefully, this motivates you to do both. So, a little bit about me. I'll make it very short. I don't want this to be one of those long, drawn out intros. But I was overweight, okay? I'm 5'11. I was 250 pounds, and now I'm at 185. So, I've lost, a good 60 plus pounds. And so I feel great. I feel great. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because there are a lot of men and women out there in the YouTube space that talk a lot about intermittent fasting, right? There's Dr. Jason Fung, who I love, Dr. Berg, Thomas DeLauer, Greg O'Gallagher of the Hodge twins, and I've learned from every single one of these persons that I'm talking to you about. But one thing that I think that's not addressed is the transformation of your mind that this is going to have on you. But I think that before you even embark on this journey, that's something that you need to do first. And I'll just give you an illustration. Say, for example, a person that is looking to be a lawyer, right? He studies the law. He reads it in an undertone day and night. So it's so much a part of him because now he's thinking like a lawyer or any profession you could think of. An athlete, they're watching videos of basketball players or football players or soccer or whatever it is that you're thinking of. So you really have to get it into your mind that this is what you want to do. And I'll tell you what I did. Before I even started on this journey, for 1 month, all I did was read and watch those videos that I was telling you about. Because that's what it's going to take. We live in a world where what we're doing, this intermittent fasting okay, thing, is contrary to popular belief. Everyone else tells you to eat around the clock, 6 to 8 meals a day, right? So breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between, and most of us are in the living room watching Jimmy Kimmel or whatever else is on at that time of night, and we're eating ice cream. So we never give our bodies a chance to heal. So I think that it is key. It may not take you a month. It took me a month. I just read articles because I knew that me fasting would be a challenge. I used to do the prolonged fast as well. That's a whole nother video. But for intermittent fasting, I think it's important to prepare your mind for this. So read articles, watch YouTube videos, educate yourself. Because when you do this, a lot of people around you are going to think you're crazy until all the weight comes off and they'll see this glow that you have. Then they're going to want to know what you did. And that's what happened to me. When I first started, I go, oh no, I'm not eating. What are you doing? Oh, I'm doing intermittent fasting right now. Well, is that safe? You know you're supposed, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, right? So I had to be ready for that. For family members, for family, I had to be ready for people questioning me. But I knew because I had buried myself. The way I mentioned in that illustration, certain people that are studying for anything would do. I had to really just bury myself into these teachings. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Just every day on your way to work, play a video, read a few articles, whatever it is, immerse yourself in it because that's going to prepare even you. Forget about everyone else around you. Even you. You may have moments where you go, why am I doing this again? Why don't I just eat a slice of pizza earlier? Why am I not having pancakes for breakfast? You're not doing it because you want to change your life. Okay? So I'll tell you what I did. So I do a 24-hour, in a 24-hour period, for 16 hours, I don't eat. So if I had lunch or if I had dinner at 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock that morning, if I were to wake up 8 or 9, I've already gone 12 hours. So I push my meal a little further into the day. and my first meal is about 1 o'clock. Now that's not rigid. You don't have to be so rigid in your approach. You may eat a little earlier, so your next meal is 12. You may eat a little later at night, 10 o'clock at night, so your next meal is 2, whatever it may be. And the better you get at this, you will find that you can go longer. And when you're at that spot, now you feel this power that is beyond what is even normal. Like, wait a minute, I didn't eat for 20 hours. I've done a 36. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I just want you to know that it can be very easy if you prepare your mind the same way you would prepare for anything else. If you made plans to do something, if you say that trip you've been waiting to go on a cruise or to an island or to the city or wherever, and if someone were to ask you in advance, what are you doing on December 1st? You would never say, well, if all goes well, if a natural disaster doesn't occur, I'll be flying to Hawaii. You never say that. You say, I'm going to Hawaii. So I'm doing this. I'm going to keep it short. I'm watching the time. Prepare your mind for this verse. If you prepare your mind for this verse, and during your intermittent fasting journey in it, if you continue to read and revert back to videos like these and articles that you will continue to read, you will be successful and it will change your life. So that's the moral of this video. If you want to transform your body, you have to transform your mind. Thank you for listening.